What's up, good timers? I'm Becca Scott, and today I have a little review for you. Starport is a new role-playing game. It's geared towards kids and families. It's set in a fantasy world where you can meet dragons, help space gnomes, and bake a magical cake. Now, it's designed for players ages 5 to 12. This is an intro to storytelling that provides a non-violent atmosphere for adventure and creativity. You know, all us adults are playing role-playing games all the time, and they are inherently violent. So thank goodness the folks over at Wider Path decided to make this game because they saw that the space was missing a place for kids to have this non-violent activity. So players will take on the role of characters, as usual, and the game is facilitated by a guide. This is probably going to be a parent, or maybe you can rope an older sibling into running the game for you. Starport features this super simple rule set, the main rule being that all non-trivial actions in the game, like jumping over a laser fence, or repairing a broken robot, or rescuing a space cat from a space tree, these all require a d20 roll against a target number set by the guide. It can be anywhere from 1 to 25. This is known as an action roll. So for characters, you've got 4 main traits: helpful, smart, sneaky, and tough. At the beginning of each adventure, a character begins with a pool of tokens associated with each trait. This number is equal to their level in that trait. And these tokens can be used throughout the game to add on to action rolls. And if a character has 0 remaining tokens in a certain trait, then they can no longer make any associated action rolls until they refresh their pool. Character creation, it's equally streamlined. Players select up to 10 tokens distributed amongst the 4 traits. They also gain 1 ability, which can range from the really simple stuff like strong, which increases the toughness trait, to complex talents like Genie, which can provide an all-knowing spirit to truthfully answer questions. Wait a minute, I thought you only got 3 questions with the Genie. Why am I hearing the wrong story? The leveling system provides players with additional tokens and abilities as they gain experience. Starport also has a very important pet and equipment system. All this is supported by coins collected during the adventures. So pets are NPCs role-played by the guide that provide a little in-game assistance to the players. They also come with helpful benefits like increased trait rolls, special powers like duplication. Now, equipment, you can have super cool stuff like hoverboards, a freezing wand, and of course, super duper glue. Everybody needs super duper glue. So many uses. So super, so duper. Starport comes with a custom setting, handily named Starport, which features special locations to help guides and players find adventures in their stories. So there's the town hall, the port of Star, the laboratory, and Starville. The game includes several helpful jumping off points for encounters and campaign ideas. They even have a location called the Game Room. Yeah, a game room in a game. Wild. I know. It's charming. It's so important that kids have a way that they can play role-playing games too that are a little less complicated and way less violent, but just as fun. These simplified rules, they really streamline the experience. The token system for traits, it's easy to understand, and it teaches kids how to be resourceful with their actions, which is going to translate into making them amazing board gamers for your game night later. You gotta start managing those resources early, kids. There's a lot of good games out there. The rulebook, it's so nicely formatted. It gives parents 3 introductory scenarios for easy adventuring, and the organization of each adventure also helps parents design their own stories. Starport splits these into 4 steps. Present the hook, reveal the problem, overcome the problem, and conclusion. A perfectly simplified structure for adventure writing. I mean, I wish my DMs kept it that simple sometimes. Seriously, guys, don't overthink it. Basic story writing principles. The art and the design is definitely geared for kids in a way that it might make it difficult to wrangle the older range of players. About 10 to 12, I think that kids are going to be looking up in terms of content. They may be wanting to play Dungeons & Dragons. So if you have a wide range of kids, I think it's definitely going to be more appealing to the younger range. Also check out the just-released Starport adventure, Quest for the Dragon Egg. Brave adventurers must travel to the Dragon Realm to rescue an egg that was stolen by a crystal dragon. Alright, that's it for my review of Starport. I am just so glad that kids these days are getting into RPG games younger and younger. I think it's very exciting for fostering the imagination and keeping that going throughout your entire lifetime. So I'm really excited to get to tell you about this game. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. You can also subscribe subscribe to Good Time Society for more content like this. See you later.